In the last video, you learned about how to create and share your Google Drive folder for your fashion portfolio, as well as making your Google site that will serve as your fashion portfolio itself. So, what we are going to do now is we're going to create folders within your portfolio. Think of these as the dividers for your binder. So, if your portfolio itself is your binder, then you open it up and you have these dividers to help you organize your information. There are two different ways that your teacher might have you do this. I'm going to show you the way I choose to have my class do it, and then I'll show you another way that you can do it as well. So for my classes, I am having them organize them by a couple of different categories. So we'll go, if this is not what your teacher is doing, please skip to the next part. You're going to go down here and press Add New Page. Then I am going to title the first one About Me. And this is where my students will write a blurb about themselves each year so they can see how they progress. And then the next one is going to be Career Builder. This is where they're going to look into different colleges and place information and resumes and things that are going to help build their fashion career within this folder. So I just press done, and it is going, you notice they're showing up right here like little dividers. I'm going to do it again. After Career Builder, I am going to have one labeled Croquis and done. Then I'm going to have one labeled Sewing Projects and done. And then the last one is going to be labeled Service Projects. So sewing projects are just little things that we do within our fashion program. So it could be making a needle book and then placing it in there. It could be making a pillow or pajama pants, taking a picture and placing it in your sewing projects. Service projects are going to be things that you do to help others. So, for example, if you sew on a button for an ROTC, then you can take a picture of it and put it under service projects. It's things that you are doing to help progress you in fashion for other people. So it's things that you're doing to help out and be of service. That is one way you can do your fashion portfolio. The other way you can do, I'm going to quickly make another one, is if your teacher decides to have you organize it by the year and then the different 9 weeks, you would enter pages, go down here, and you could enter something like year one or possibly principles of AV/fashion. It just kind of depends. You're going to have to ask. So then after year one, you're going to click these three dots right here and make a subfolder. So you're going to add a subpage. For the subpage, you might put first 9 weeks. And then it'll show up right there. So you can continue adding subfolders or subpages, second 9 weeks. And you would continue doing this until you had all 4 years, 1, 2, 3, 4, and all of the different 9 weeks. So you'd have the first 9 weeks, second 9 weeks, third 9 weeks, and then fourth 9 weeks. And you would essentially copy that for year 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like I said, your teacher might have you label them differently. Instead of having year 1, it might be principles of AV/fashion. Year 2 might be fashion 1. Year 3 might be fashion 2. And year 4 might be entrepreneurship. It just kind of depends on how your teacher wants you to organize the folders. So please make sure you have checked with her before you begin this part. So you could do About Me, Career Builder, Croquis, Sewing Projects, Service Projects, or organize it by the years and the 9 weeks. So go ahead and ask your teacher in which way she would like you to put together your fashion portfolio. In the next one, I'll be showing you how to use colors to create a color palette that you can use throughout your portfolio.